Okay, I think I finished our Yesod build. Yesod the Bloody, the cruel assassin of the whole Liberian library, right? And welcome back, everyone, for the next part of Library of Ruina. In the last part, we got into a few tricky fights, first against the Hook Office and then against the Butchers. But thanks to those two battles, I was able to create Yesod, the Butcher, who literally inflicts a lot of blade damage around here, in combination of lowering the opponent while beating them down by a set of dice that boost themselves up. I mean, look at this. On Clash Win, adds +3 to the next die, which turns 1 to 2 to 4 to 5, right? Yeah, 4 to 5. And then the other is also going to deal 4 to 5. That card gets better and better. Now the question is that the effects lowering the max value of opponent's next die by 3 going to go to the next scene as well, or is it just for that one? Then again, it appears like it's only going to lower the ranks, or rather the rating of the next roll, which has to win against 3 to 4. So if it's going to start with a 4, there's no way in hell they're able to win against our 3 to 4 hit. They have to roll at least a 3. At least a 3, and I have to roll a 3 in order to block it. Oh, the set is going to be a lot of fun. I can already tell. Yes, it's just going to have a lot of fun around here. As soon as he gets a partner in crime. As soon as he gets a partner in crime around here, he's going to have a lot of fun. Also, I checked out Ricardo's new battle badge, the mask. It comes with a 5% chance to boost up the pierce hits. Now, technically speaking, it doesn't really have access to a lot of pierce hits, but that's fine. Sooner or later, it's going to change that up a bit. But, here comes the best part. Look at his smile, yeah? Look at his smile. The mask is simply his smile, but in a different shape, combined with a mask. It's simply the same thing. It doesn't really, I don't really care if he has the mask on or not. He looks cute either way. But since he has such a great smile, I don't really want to hide it behind that mask. I mean, it's not completely hidden. We can still see the smile behind it, but still. I really want him to show off his teeth as the hair clip around, you know? But in general, I think I'm going to try to get that mask on the others as well, simply because I really like the look of that. Not currently, that's something I'm going to do off screen, but just to keep that in mind, I'm going to get more masks around here. I'm a big fan of masks. And I was able to see that I wasn't really able to get the headpieces from the outfits at all, so even though I was really happy to get the key pages from the other opponents, I'm not really allowed to keep the mask from the huge guy and the little guys. Which is kind of a bummer, because I would have really liked to have that white mask on him as well. Maybe the others, that would have looked great on them as well. Nevertheless, I guess in order to show off that those guys are actually our librarians, we can't really hide their faces, right? The clothes only go over the clothes, not the head. It's really a bummer. I would have really loved to keep that headpiece from that girl assassin. But oh well, right? Oh well. Maybe she drops us as a badge thingy. Maybe under special requirements. But I have to wait for the comments for that. Anyways, should we try to throw out another random invitation, or should I go for the next actual invitation? Kind of intrigued of seeing more of those random guys, especially since I could get more of those cruelty cards and butcher cards. But at the same time, they were kind of tricky. What would happen if I were to add more of them? Random. And if I were to add another one of them, let's say Book of Tie-In. But then again, I mean, I still have 2 copies of that. Sure, let's try it. Can only end up badly, right? It can only end up badly. The Hook Office Fixer page 2. Okay, seems like it's pretty much the same as before. That guy comes with Rampage, so we need to watch out for that. But in actuality, it seems like it's just going to be an upgraded version of themselves again. The Butchers combined with a Fixer. Doesn't really seem to be that bad though. But Roland and Finn had some difficulties fighting against them, so I'm kind of leaning more towards Markov for this one. At the same time though, Markov does come with a fatal weakness against slash attacks. And the others do have access to the bloodbath that actually saved us the last part. Guessing I'm going to give Roland and Finn another chance then. I'm not entirely sure if Yes It is ready for a 3-1 yet, so yeah. We're not going to play any games around him without Jessup, right? Okay, let's see. First and foremost, you quick attack 2 to 3. It's going to get haste as well. We have 2 quick attacks. And somebody who tries to inflict bleed. Okay, we have to keep that in mind. I need to watch out that he doesn't get any type of kill around here. And those guys are going to grow stronger from every bleed. Okay. It might be wise for me to use Commendation first in order to block the bleed. Then I can keep the block dice for the other. It's going to speed up, but there isn't really much I can do about that. Then we're going to go for a dry up in order to boost up our... Am I faster than him? I'm going to be faster than him. But I wouldn't really be able to carry over that avoid dice to the next encounter. Unless of course I roll... Yeah, if I win that clash, I'm going to keep it, right? You know what? I'm going to preserve our Finn. We need to save our Finn. I don't really want to give him a free hit if I can help it. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna save our Finn for this. There's a chance I might not be able to pull it off. Actually speaking, there's a high chance I might not be able to pull this off. But at the very least, I'm going to get a free hit then. Oh, I was able to stop it after all. Kind of. Not really. Not really. I wasn't really able to stop it completely. At the very least, I was able to stack at the Butcher, so that's good. He won't be able to do anything this turn. 5 and 4. I won't be able to intercept any of them. Dirty blow for this guy in order to block him off. And you're going to try to recover your HP, but that's fine. I don't really care about that. It's only 1 to 4. You're not going to be strong enough to get a kill. Which means I'm going to go for the kill on that guy. Which might be a waste. I'm not gonna waste my blood harvest. Alright, my guts harvest for this. How about a focus strike, just to make sure that he actually dies. Okay. He's going to be staggered. That guy is dead for sure. Perfect. Now I can block any further damage on my Finn. He's going to go for my Finn again. With multi-hit, which is not really good for me. But as long as I'm able to stop the first hit, everything else is going to be fine. Okay. Let's try to go for the dirty hits. Roland isn't really able to help. But that's fine as well. I'm going to go for blow up in order to get rid of this guy. Okay, stop the first die. Stop the second one, and the last one wasn't able to do any extra damage. Perfect. Now the front guy is going to be staggered as well, combined with paralysis, which makes it even better. We're going to go for ingredient hunt, which is going to inflict blind if we were to win this. Gatavas has a decent chance of winning against that though, so I'm going to go for that. Then a good little try for the other, I would say. Yeah, that's certainly going to be enough to kill that guy, right? 1, 2. Perfect. Uh-oh. Okay, she was only able to get in 1 hit. That's good. Finn is able to take that without any issues. Now the last one. 2 to 6. That's not good. That's not good. And she's certainly going to get the first hit. I already got bounded, so that means I'm always going to be slower than her. I can at least block 2 hits with her, which lowers the damage in general. But she is going to inflict more binds on me. Don't really like that. But I'm also able to inflict further bleeding on her, which in turn gives Roland a chance to get a mask, right? That is the Finn that kill. Finn is really relentless. If Finn gets into a tricky situation, he becomes really strong. You don't really want to trigger him at all, right? You do not want to trigger him at all. At the very least, I was able to get Hook Office Volume 2, Dark Allies of the Backstreet Volume 1. That's good. I wasn't really able to get any of the badges, but that's fine as well. As long as I get more of those books that are able to give me Appetite, Cruelty, and Ingredient Hunt. I even got another access to Pound and Multi... Oh, I could get Multiplock. Ooh. Multiplock would become really handy for Ricardo. I need to find more books. I need to find more books in order to burn more books. Okay, you know what? I'm probably going to try out a few more combinations off screen and show you guys the results afterwards. But first and foremost, let's do a little bit more for our library, right? After all, only by advancing the plot am I able to get more recruitments around here. And you want the Book of Tyen, right? Well, lucky for you, we still have 2 copies of that. But the question is, who's going to show up for that? Pierre. Nope, not this. That won't do either. I can't seem to find the one that strikes me with inspiration. Inspiration? Hey there, Pierre. Brought you some fresh one this time. They got bruises a bit, they got bruised a bit too hard, but they're still breathing. What? Busy developing a new dish? Welcome, Jack. Is he a cook? Dishes are one thing, but they're running way too short on ingredients these days. Luckily, I have my reliable friend Jack here, so I won't have to worry about that for a while. Jack? What happened? The musician of Dreams said they are no longer selling ingredients to us. The musician? Those freaks were always unpredictable. What about little piggies then? Same deal. Stop trading with us. We'll have to do this the old way. You and I together. Oh, I would love to, but we can't go to our usual spot anymore. The Zwei Association is safeguarding that area now. The Zwei again. Then we should pioneer new supply chains. Well, we are at it. I have to be more experimental with new ingredients. I've been using only young ones for far too long. Aw, that's unfortunate. I miss that pasty hen pies that you make. Hen pies? You'll have to deal with it. Unfortunately as it is, since we have lost several vendors that used to provide quality meat for us, sticking to conventional dishes won't cut it. Gourmets would surely notice a drop in the quality of our ingredients, you know? You were aiming to become one of the 8 chefs, right, Pierre? That's right. The 8 chefs are the brightest star of the city that shines over us. They never fail to present us with stunning and sensational flavors. What kind of new ingredients are you looking for? H1 should be easier to get.
though their meat tend to be squishy, you know? It's not everyone's favorite, but some like it.
I'm not looking for compromises. I want a taste that differentiates us from other restaurants, you know? Ever heard of the library? I heard monsters live there. Are you targeting my abnormalities? It may seem an urban myth, but monster meat is usually hard to get unless we travel all the way to the outskirts.
Oh, now that sounds promising.
Isn't it? I got an invitation from the library some time ago. See? It will surprise the gourmets with a dish, or rather I'll surprise the gourmets with a dish that's so stimulating and novel. It could even rival the 8 chefs themselves. So Jack, you can just count on me and follow my lead. Understand? The heck? What are we going to do with the ingredients I brought today then? Oh god, it's a guy. Let him turn into jam. We'll bottle them alive, so put them on a drip of anesthetic and repressor and store them in the Ganetta, I mean.
Meat jam is nice.
I knew you would love it. Oh, and as I said before, you have to put the leg first, not head first. We gotta keep them alive as long as possible, you know? Heck? It's not as flavorful if they die too quickly, you know? The fear has to seep right in. Otherwise, the hen pies wouldn't taste right, right? Are they actually eating humans around this town? I mean, I did see the guts harvesters and all, but actual humans? Don't they have pigs or something like that? Or maybe cows? Chicken? Actually speaking, I don't remember seeing any type of normal animals around here. Our animals were all abnormalities, and they used to be humans as well, right? Oh great! Anyways, Angela. Cannibals is a thing in the back street, it seems. There's quite a few perverted maniacs who are into that. Yeah. But it's kind of a taboo, even in the back streets. You certainly can't go around saying that you taste how tasty human meat is, you know? It's actually the wealthy folks who consume human meat the most. However, the back street of District 23 are an exception. People there only care about pursuing the ultimate flavor and will do anything for that. Like Pierre. Each part of the back street seems to have its own set of characteristics. It mostly depends on the policies set by the nest and the wing. Though most of the back streets are being neglected anyways. Is human meat particularly delicious or anything? Probably not. Heck if I know. Never tried it. Never wanna, you know. Those guys are kind of kidnapping ordinary people and cooking them right after. And keeping them alive for as long as possible to increase the flavor. Gorman seems to think that such cruelty only adds to the flavor, you know? Even worse, they believe cooking people alive and making them suffer as much as possible is key to perfecting the taste. Human eating humans. What a sight to behold. And now we have to talk to them again. Hopefully they're not going to attack Angela again like the other group. This is a brand new smell.
I don't think I like this sense.
Now, Jack. It's unfamiliarity that brings forth new ideas, you know? Already, you see?
Well, if you say so.
Greetings, dear guests. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. Wow! What a wonderful looking ingredient! With such a glossy appearance!
It certainly looks like a fresh, top-grade ingredients on the outside. But, Pierre?
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately not a human. But that's why I'm even more excited. How do you taste? I'm afraid you cannot do any harm to me, so you can't really try me either, you know?
We never know until we try.
Oh, stay calm, Jack. We should keep our manners. She's the wonderful individual who invited us here first, you see?
Oh yeah, I apologize for my rudeness, man.
Now then, Miss Angela, may we enter now? Okay. She's already so sick and tired of dealing with them. Those guys, they have no class whatsoever. This is a library, you know? Why are you not seeking books? You only care about my abnormalities from the looks of it. Anyways, may you find your book in this place. There's no way you can get any type of ingredients out of here. Angela already explained it. Our physical form is trapped within, right? Oh my god, wait. Can you give me a... Oh, so you're the original owner of the ingredient hunt page. And you're going to give me even more bleed things. Cook preparation inflicts 2 bleed the next scene. More cruelty and more options to recover. Wait, do you also come with extra cooking cards? Keep it fresh? Okay. Trim the ingredients. You have a chance to paralysis as well. Ah, this is going to be tricky. All of them come with slash damage, so I can't really use Markov either. Should I go for my Yesod for this? He doesn't really have that many options to protect himself, and he doesn't have any options of abnormalities either. The blood path is actually kind of perfect against them, simply because most of them come with... But then again, she has pierce attacks. She has multiple pierce attacks. Actually speaking, Markov might be better for this. Okay, fine. Simply because that girl comes with so many pierce attacks, I'm probably going to go for Markov and Ricardo. Yeah, let's give both of them a chance. I mean, sure, Markov still has the weakness against slash attacks, but that's fine. I just have to block that guy somehow. Right? Yeah, I just have to block him somehow. Cooking preparation. Inflict 2 bleeds next scene. First, she's going to block with 4 to 5. But that's fine. Holy hell! 1 to 12 evasion? Markov would love that page. Markov would really love to have that page. There's no way I can stop him. He comes with a 5 speed dice. I'm going to try to avoid the first hit from him. But then again, not entirely sure if I can get that hit though. How about we're going to go for struggle first in order to avoid the avoid dice. And you 4 to 5. Struggle has the possibility of winning against that. It's not really that good against the second hit though. But it's better than nothing, so let's try it. Double struggle. Okay, I was able to block both of them, so that means no bleeding for him. He has quite a stagger recovery though. With a 12er hit, he's able to recover quite a lot. At the very least, I was able to protect both of them for this turn. And nobody's bleeding, that's good. But he's going to go for that again. Oh, that guy. He's never going to struggle. He's never going to struggle at this point. Okay, you're going to go for 2 to 6. I'm going to prepare. Can I prepare? I'm going to prepare against that guy after blocking the next hit. Which means defenses for both of them. He's going to protect himself, recover 1 extra light. He might not be able to recover a light though. Yeah, he has to win a clash in order to recover that light. But depending on his speed, he might be able to carry over that speed die to the next encounter. But we'll see about that. But we're going to see about that. First and foremost, I was able to block him from using his speed recovery. But that's good. Give me the ashes, please. I need the protection from it. I'm probably going to give it Markov, simply because she has more slash weaknesses. But then again, it's already too late. Ricardo has a pierce weakness. Need to keep that in mind. Okay, he isn't really able to do anything for this turn. 1 to 6. Recovers 4 HP. That doesn't really seem so bad. We're protected for this turn, which means I can pretty much focus all my attacks on her. She's not even trying to inflict any bleed on us. And the damage is going to be lowered as well. Which means I'm gonna save that for the next turn. I can keep my avoid dice that way. Hit him for 2 to 4. Then Ricardo's coming along and hit him again with our strong protection card in order to protect Marco for the next hit as well. And depending on how it goes, we might be able to finish him off during this turn. Oh god! Oh god, we weren't able to do anything against Marco! Oh great! Perfect! Going to give her the power of the matches as well. Still have no idea how the matches actually work around here, but that's fine. At the very least, we already got one ember. Okay, you're trying to go for my Ricardo. I don't really like the look of that. 4 to 5. We might be able to endure that with our endure card. Depending on how it goes, I might be able to inflict paralysis. I am going to inflict paralysis on you. At the very least on the third hit, so that's good. Then I can also strengthen my hit even further with Dried Up. And then we can go for the first strike in the next round. Depending if she's able to survive it for long enough. I mean, she's already kind of badly damaged as it is, with 15 HP and paralysis 2. There isn't really much she's able to do against that. But we'll see, right? We'll see. Dirty Blow. And then, of course, going first. That's going to add another 2 bleeds on it. And with the paralysis, she should be able to beat Ricardo, right? Oh! Oh god! Oh no! Never mind! Ricardo! She's too strong! You're too strong for this! You're too strong for this! She even tried to tackle your pierce weakness, you know? Oh yeah. At the very least, we got the books! And we weren't really able to get any battle symbols, but that's fine. At the very least, we got the books, right? Ah, yeah. Oh, what a bunch of nutcases. It's best not to interact with likes of them, you know? At the very least, they were more well-mannered than you. Hey! But here's a word of wisdom for your still naive Miss Librarian. If you meet a polite and well-mannered person in the back streets, run for your life. Not all lunatics are polite, but polite people tend to be lunatics, you know? I'm not sure if that has anything to do with politeness, but I get your point. If they're able to be polite, that means they're going to be clever, which means they're probably going to have a knife hidden behind their backs, right? And there's another word of wisdom. Lunatics always exist in any given group of people, so there's no point in using any criteria to divide people into groups to see which is more insane. Because all of them are insane. What a load of bull! That wasn't helpful at all! But at the very least, we were able to unlock Yes's abnormality. Just a quick peek. 30 minutes? That's easy enough. We should be able... Forsaken Murderer. We should be able to tackle that mission right away. So, the Forsaken Murderer is still hunting our Yeset? Or is Yeset taking care of the Forsaken Murderer? I mean, you guys did mention that Yesod's covering thing is kind of related to the background story of Forsaken Murder and all. It's kind of nice to see them together again. And this time around, Yesod is actually fighting against him. Maybe that's a sign of his growth in this game, right? Anyways, first and foremost, what do you have? Wrath. Deal double stagger damage on successful attack. Fear. All dice lose full power when the character has status effects. So we want to avoid status effects. Okay. And you deal double stagger damage, so I should probably try to avoid losing any types of fight. Okay, and you also come with slash and pierce weakness, combined with the fact that I should not use blunt weapons. Or rather blunt attacks. Okay. And you also don't start with any light, which means the first hit is free. Great. If that's going to be the case, I'm going to... Never mind. Never mind. You are still able to do something. I'm not able to block the final hits, but that's fine. At the very least, it's only going to be hit for 1 to 3. And it's not going to come with any type of ailment. Okay. Let's try to go for the bleed. Didn't do any damage, but that's fine. At the very least. Oh, stagger! Lots of stagger. Okay, that's not good. Should I go for the multi-hits? It has so many bash hits though. He doesn't like bash hits. Maybe I should have went with a void. Maybe I need a void card. Well, at least I have the bleed effect so I can heal. Okay. You know what? We're going to go for the multi-hit. Even if it doesn't have any effect. At the very least I can avoid getting hit by him. Okay. 2 lights. Metal ringing. Oh no, what did I do? What's this first face? Oh my god, yes! I'm sorry, my dude. I'm sorry. You're gonna die. You're gonna die, yes, because I pressed space. Oh god. Wait. Wait. Can I try it again? Can I try it again? Game. Thank you. I'm not gonna change anything. That was just stupid on my part. I'm really sorry, yes. I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna remove my hand. I'm gonna remove my hand from the space bar. Okay. Holy hell. Oh! He deals so much damage. I need to do something against blunt hits. And then he spams it. Or is it better to go for this one first? No, I'm going to keep my avoid dice. I need to keep my avoid dice, which means we're going to go for the... Do we have enough light for that? Yes. Okay, after the next round I'm going to have 2 lights again. So we're going to go for the blood harvest first. Alright, the guts harvest first. 1, 2. Okay. Now he's bleeding. And he's going to go for the attack. It's 5 to 7. Going first has a decent chance of saving us. So let's see if that actually works. Wasn't able to save that at all, but there was a chance. There was a chance. Going to go for the preparation. Was still able to restore 1 light, so that's good. It's going to go for the big hit again. Going first, I don't have the lights. You need to dodge, Chesed. If you don't dodge, I can't do anything for you. If you don't dodge, I literally cannot do anything for you. You have to dodge at that one point. You have to dodge at that one point. So, okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. First, I'm going to inflict some bleed on you. If I have a chance for that. Okay, I only inflict one of them, but it's better than nothing. Then I'm going to try to get the paralysis on you. Okay, I should be able to get the paralysis. Now it's all a matter of avoiding. Please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We actually avoided for once. We actually avoided for once. Paralysis. Paralysis, my friends. Paralysis. It's all about the paralysis. Okay. Endure. Stagger. Hits. Good job. Now he isn't able to do anything this turn. I'm able to protect myself. I'm able to inflict even more paralysis. We're going to go for paralysis again in order to keep it safe. Not entirely sure if he can finish it off. Probably not. It's down to 12. He has 2 lights. Paralysis is on again. Time to go for another void. Let's see if we can handle this. Oh my god. Oh, that hurts. Paralysis. Keep us safe, paralysis. Keep us safe. I can go for the struggle. But I could also use dry up. I'm going to go for this one though. I still have 20 stagger. Yeah, let's go for this one. Covered. Hit. Another hit. That's good. Come on, yes it. One more time. One more time for good measures. For good measures. It might dish out quite a lot of damage though. But too slow. Let's go. It killed itself with bleed. It killed itself with bleed. Holy hell, forsaken murderer. You got an upgrade. You got an upgrade from last time. I don't remember it fighting that badly against us before. Usually every time we fought against him, it was really easy. He's supposed to be a 10, right? Anyways. Damn, check out how orderly these books are organized. The compulsion is almost scaring me at this point. Your clothes are still lovely, you know that. He straightens Roland's tear once again. How comes you don't do that, huh? Well, I appreciate it, but it feels kind of awkward to be honest. Proper attitude of the mind begins with a well-conducted body, you know? Well, I guess I could, rather I should say thanks, huh? What is your business this time around? Nothing unusual. Got some books to deliver and some questions to ask. Heard from Markov that the librarians here used to be humans long ago. Is that true? Of course. Were you all seasoned brawlers in your past life then? Like the ringleaders of syndicates or something? Although my intuition as a fixer is telling me otherwise. Your observation would be correct. None of us lived such a violent life. Save for a couple of exceptions, that is. I knew it. How you're so skillful at dealing with guests, though. That's thanks to the books. We gained the power of the previous guests through their books. Ah, so you channel their power in order to fight with the guests? Is that kind of cheating? I mean, those guys train for their lives in order to survive in that world, and you're just using their skills in order to deal with others. Anyways, so that's why your guess, or rather you guys seem to grow sort of stronger with every book I got for you, or that I gave you. In the library, book acts as a source of power. Emotion can do the same. Through the books, we can imbue our own bodies with the sense and strength that were engraved in their bodies. Moreover, the library can amplify the emotions of its denizens. It acts upon visitors and residents alike. Wow, these books are a lot more impressive than I thought. Heck, they might even be better than the surgeries and tool most of the workshops have to offer. Information is one thing, but this could be a real moneymaker, you know? You think it in secular terms, you know? Call it the pathetical, tearful survival instinct of a man who had lived most of his life in poverty, will ya? Anyways, that's all for my questions. Thanks to your kind answers. Don't mistake this for kindness. I do not particularly think highly of you. You're nothing more than Angela's little lapdog, you know? What? Hey, that's rude! You know I didn't take this job by choice, right? Does it necessarily exempt you from guiltiness, however? Not really. Now, if you're done with your errands, kindly take your leave now. And there he goes. Yeah, he's... Oh, you don't have to curse, you little piece of... You can't... Roland, please! He has his reasons to act so coldly towards you. Really, he has his reasons. He always has to keep his emotions in check, right? That's his habit that he already had in the last game. Nevertheless... Am I able to use his power now? Upon successful blunt attack, inflict 1 bind and paralysis next scene. Exclude mass attacks. Okay, that sounds useful. He wears a straight jacket, but is as free as any man. No amount of chains or restraint is enough to prevent him from committing violence. Single ally. Blunt dice gain 1 to 3 power. Speed is fixed at 1. So you gain power, but you are always slow. Violence. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. Lowers the maximum value of all dice by 1 and raises the maximum value by 3. So you never are able to gain the maximum amount, but you have the potential to increase it to 2 more points, or maybe 3 more points. But that's kind of good, right? It's kind of good. It could have been worse, but overall you're still going to get an increase. And let's be serious here, I usually never get the max roll around here, so in that regard it would just increase my odds of getting decent results. But I think the Metal Ringer might be the best of all of them. Yep, Metal Ringer is the best out of all of them. I just need more blunt attacks. And I need to decide who's going to be added as Yesard partner. After, of course, fixing up his key pages again, since nothing against the Yoon page, but I really like the bleed set, you know? So, please equip this. And where's the Jun page? The Jun page... Yeah, that's the one. Okay, empty that out. I need to fix Markov stack again, since I got rid of pretty much all of her to slow cards, or give all of them to Yesard. Simply because I really needed that for the survival, and I only have like so many copies of them, right? Where is this to slow cards? So, okay, that has been fixed. I don't think I changed anything for Finn and Roland. And that is still the same. Okay. How much time do I have? Kind of hard to tell, after all, I did fail a few times with Forsaken Murderer. I would say we're going to save the recruitment of our new employee for the next part, simply because I'm not entirely sure how long this part is going to be. Nevertheless, I hope you guys had fun in today's part, and in the next one we're going to send out even more invitation and welcome our new employee in our facility, or rather our library, right? And depending how it goes, he might also get a bleed set. Just saying, yes, it is all about bleeding around here. After all. But then again, I should probably change it up with blunt attacks, right? Since his abnormality page boosts up blunt attacks, so that guy would really prefer a blunt set, right? Yeah, more things to worry about next time, right? More things to worry about next time. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun, and see you on Friday. Until then!